did you say epic?
Because I will tell you.
Okay. You're going to tell me.
Don't tell me.
Don't.
Hey, good morning, party people.
Welcome to The Breakdown with Nath and Johnny. We're going to check out a band that we haven't done for quite some time on the channel, where neither of us are huge fans of the band, but...
We're both under 6 foot. We're checking out Disturbed.
Don't tell me. Featuring Ann Wilson. Now go on, give it to me. Give me the cool facts. Who's Ann Wilson?
The singer of Heart.
Wait, Heart, the band from like the 80s?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a flex. Yeah.
Have you ever seen...
So this is going to be like a soft one, yeah?
Who knows? No. That's actually ties in what I was about to say. Have you ever seen that Led Zeppelin tribute show they did with like Obama and everyone in the audience, where like
I've seen
Foo Fighters
bits of
played
it.
Black
Yeah,
Dog,
yeah.
and then Taylor did the singing and Dave drummed and stuff. Heart did Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, it's
and
sick.
So
yeah.
it doesn't need to be soft because she can fucking rock out.
Yeah, for sure. My dad used to love that band. Yeah.
They're not soft. Anyway.
No, but I mean, you know what I mean. Like, it's not going to be
screamy heavy one. Wow.
Can you do that? Do the...
No, I can't. Also,
You're not even going to attempt?
No. Allow me to continue. Stop interrupting my fucking stories here. I've had a chest infection for 4.5 weeks now. I got it before Christmas from Lane. Came in, his daughter had it, and then his wife had it. He got it for like a few days. I got bucked up from it, and I've had like a chest infection for 4.5 weeks, and it is doing my head in because I regularly sound sick,
Yes.
and I have to constantly clear my throat at the moment. I'm always coughing.
It's
so annoying.
The healthiest person I know. You're the fittest person I know. You're also the sickest person I know.
I've had the worst year. In terms of sickness...
Isn't that so fucking weird?
It's so annoying. I've had I've had the last 12 months, Court said this, she's like, there hasn't been a month period where something has been like fully fine.
Really?
Damn. Everything this year, obviously I've had like broken foot and stuff like that in there, but actual health things, I've had something at least once a month for the past year.
Far out.
Yeah, we're trying to work out why as well, because I'm like, I am a healthy
Have
person.
you punched any babies recently?
Well, I punched a mirror while I was walking under a ladder, and then I kicked a black cat.
That'll do
That
it.
might have got it.
Anyway, if you're new to the channel, because we haven't checked out Disturbed in a long time, and we might have now come up on your little YouTube sidebar thingy, and you've clicked, sorry for the ramble, it's what we do.
We do ramble, yeah.
But you could always skip to the start, but then you miss all the good shit.
Yeah.
We're creating a community
And
here.
don't tell me how to film our reactions. We'll do what I want.
Featuring Ann Wilson.
I'm excited to see Disturbed.
Oh yeah, they're playing at Knotfest.
Yes.
I thought it was an interesting move as a headliner, given that, well, the last one was Slipknot and Parkway, and they're very metal.
I've never seen a Disturbed live show.
Same.
So maybe they have a monolithic show that we don't know about.
Oh, they would. They're a huge band, like fucking astronomically huge. Anyway, like and subscribe to all that shit. Thanks for hanging out with us. Check out the merchandise. Apparently the channel's now brought to you by Furor, which is his sunglasses brand. So
Yeah, I own a sunglass
here
brand.
I am representing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't want to wear sunglasses in a video. That's rude.
We had this chat, and then we
did
had
have this
someone
chat.
in the comment section go, I get affected by light, so I have to wear sunglasses inside. I'm like, well, I feel like a dick.
No, we said that's allowed.
Yeah.
You two are the case we used for that. Anyway, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
We know we should turn and just walk away. We can't help but cause more pain. Wounded more with every word that we say. The memories remain. Here we are.
It's such a deep, breathy tone.
Questioning the end. Am I supposed to let you go?
And that little bit of a bravado.
Yeah. Like this
What
dude...
I meant to say there was vibrato. What I actually said was nothing like that. You're going.
Also, on saying words wrong, you know how you said signal instead of single? I just want to call out Nick Nocturnal because I watched one of his videos the other day. It was Bring Me the Horizon, and he said the same thing, and no one picked it. But he said, I liked the last signal.
Well, it's contagious.
Got you, Nick.
Sorry, Nick.
You son of a bitch.
You're going to say something about this.
He is like, love him or hate him, he is a real singer.
Oh, he's a phenomenal
He's
vocalist.
a real singer.
Yeah, yeah. You
Like,
can see the
technical,
control.
yeah, just proficient as.
Yeah.
You hate me for never letting go. Let there be no doubt I can't live my life without you. I close my eyes and still hear the scream.
Just such a voice.
Great voice. That bit of grit.
I keep reliving everything. I can't believe how much this hurts. Here we are, once again, still questioning the end. How can I let you go? Don't tell me now that you hate me for never letting go. Let there be no doubt I can't live my life without you.
Oh! Give us some shreddy boy. Oh. Oh. She's dropping to the lower harmony. That's cool.
What?
She was dropping to like a lower.
And he, yeah,
Harmony
yeah.
there. That was sick.
That's one of the things I was going to say here. The levels between them, going from like the deeper, like more somber notes, and then really soaring. It's adding some really cool juxtaposition.
Yeah, and I want to talk more about their vocals when they're layered together at the end. But before we get back into the song, that solo was sick.
Yeah.
It's a full, like, it gives me that old school, like, Guns N' Roses Metallica vibe where the solos, you could tell they had heaps of feeling.
Yeah,
You know?
and the
It's just-
production was immaculate. On
yeah,
it. Like,
sounded
yeah.
sick.
Don't tell me now that you hate me for never letting go. Let there be no doubt I can't live my life without you. Don't tell me now that you hate me because I don't wanna let you go. It's like living hell for me to live my life without you.
Oh shit, a fade out.
Strong finish.
Such a powerful voice, hey?
Yeah.
Like, I get that they're not for everyone. Like, they're not even a band I listen to, you know, ever, really. Not for a lot of years. But, you know, like, yeah, credit where credit's due, man. They're a good band.
I was gonna say the repetition in it almost got too much for me. Like I got towards the end, I was like, okay, like the Don't Tell Me That You Hate Me, that bit where it just
Yeah.
said over and over. But then when you start doing the whoa bits at the end, oh, that was sick.
Yeah, it was good. Like it was a real classic rock, like power ballad vibe.
Yeah.
But it still had their little sort of, like their trademark sort of sound. And I guess that partly comes from his vocals. So their vocals when they were together, when they were doing the dual thing, I was actually pretty surprised how well they went together. Not because of the different vocal tones, but more like he has a very individual and rounded and enunciated
Yeah.
diction.
Yeah.
And, even if you like, you like, a lot of people would, like, say or so, like, with the way you round it might make them sound, off. But that was, like, their vocals together sounded fucking pristine.
Yeah, they fit together perfectly. The harmonization. And also, it'd be really tempting for both of them just to go
Yeah.
big. But they actually both pulled back and allowed the other in parts to work it. So it's very well written and performed together to allow it to get them best out of the whole thing rather than just being the best out of both of them.
Yeah.
The film clip as well, I thought was really well done because it's such a simple thing, but it shows how like expressive he is because
Yes.
it's just focusing his face a lot of the time.
Pissed me off.
Why is that?
The music video.
Yeah.
Because I like what they went for. This is like probably the only thing I didn't like about the song.
Sure.
Was the video, and it was because I like what they went for, and it was a good way of having everyone in the video, and obviously, maybe they couldn't have her in the studio, so on and so forth. The guitarist kind of like, when it was just him, he kind of just looked unfazed. The bass player wasn't in it for the first half, essentially, because there was no bass.
Yeah.
And I like how the drummer was standing there with a dum-dum, doing the big sort of build-up bits. But then when it went to the end where it was a whole band, he's sitting there still just fucking rattling off on a snare, and I'm hearing cymbals going off left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Could they not, like, you're one of the biggest fucking bands in the world. Can you not put him on a drum kit?
I think that's the purpose, because then it takes away from just focusing on him. Otherwise, if it goes from all these close-ups of all of them, and then all of a sudden, the drummer obviously is a bigger kid than anyone else. To go from like tight, wide shot, it would ruin the
I
continuity.
don't even need to see all the drums. I just don't want to see him just clearly hitting shit that's not making the noises.
He might have had a tiny little drum kit and he's just hitting it all at once.
I got bullshit, Disturbed. You've disturbed me greatly with that cock up.
Before we ask what you think, can you do the down with the sickness thing? Because I didn't ask you before. We talked about
I
being
did it.
sick.
I did it at the very start.
Do it again?
No, because now I'm under pressure. Under pressure. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. I am down with the sickness.
Yeah, he's absolutely Down syndrome with the sickness.
Have you have you ever been much of a Disturbed fan? Have you listened to much of their stuff?
No. Honestly, only big songs. It's a band I've never listened to an album of.
Yeah.
I was surprised that they were put as a headliner purely because of my lack of knowing. They've got 4.15 million subscribers on here. They're obviously a huge band with a big following. It's just a band, this genre is that like heavy rock is not my thing.
I think because when they came out, you weren't like a big nu metal guy either, were you? Except for maybe
When did
like
they
Korn
come out?
and... Huh?
When did they come out?
Well, they came out around the time of... They started to get big on the whole Korn, Limp Bizkit, Static X train, all those sorts of
I never
bands.
got into Static X. I got into Korn and Limp Bizkit because I was in a Limp Bizkit because the radio.
Yeah,
And
they went onto the radio. See, these guys got really big off that first album, and like obviously Down with the Sickness was a huge song. But then I think when you started getting into heavier stuff, more metal stuff, they then moved into more of the rock vibe,
sure.
and it was like that sort of style that you don't really listen to that often.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to that often anymore. Look, I thought it was a cool song. Again, that's probably not something I would put on. And if I was going to put Disturbed on, it wouldn't be that song. It would be Down with the Sickness, and I would do the voice epically again.
Every time.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of Don't Tell Me featuring Ann Wilson of Heart? Did you enjoy it? If you're a Disturbed fan and you have suggestions for me of what you would recommend me checking out as someone who doesn't listen to them heavily, I will give them more of a go leading up to Knotfest because obviously I want to be able to like...
You don't stand there for an hour and a half and be like, sound silence,
I
and
haven't heard
that's
this
something we
song.
checked out on the
Yeah.
channel.
You know what? Sometimes I don't mind that. Sometimes because then it might convert me like, they were sick. I want to go check out that. But I would like to have a bit of a taste for more of their catalogue going into it.
Yeah, do you think that if you checked out stuff beforehand and it's not really something that tickles your fancy, you might then not be as excited to watch them and you might go in with a bit less of an enthusiastic appearance, or would you a less enthusiastic opinion, or alternatively would you be like, I'm going to give them a shot live to see if they can convert me that way?
Yeah, either way, I'm going to watch them and hope for the best.
Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.